you can tell, our background is different. At about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, a huge tree branch went through our entire middle of our trailer.
So, we are currently at a hotel.
And we're starving. We haven't eaten since 3 in the morning.
So, yes, it was like 2:33.
Yeah.
And it was literally something small.
Yeah, we shared a can of ravioli. And it was mini ravioli. So we're gonna sit here and eat and tell you what's going on.
Yeah, so we, because of the tree where it came through, are for now refugees, if you will. We are temporarily homeless because we cannot live in there. The branch came through right where Heimdall's kennel would normally be set up if we had gone to bed. But we didn't go to bed because of some of the other stuff.
Sorry, Heimdall was chewing on himself a little too much. We have Heimdall and we have Max here. I'd pick up Max, but he's been hella stressed and we're leaving him alone.
Let him chill.
He had a few hours here in the hotel room by himself while we went back to the trailer to pick up more things that we needed. I will be inserting photos here.
Some of the photos that we didn't manage to get because, well, I was more focused on getting her and the animals out. With the tree branch, the way it came down through and in.
We had to go through the emergency exit of a trailer. Now, if any of you don't know what that means it's a window that you literally pull 2 handles and push out.
And it swings on a hinge so that you can escape out if your main door is ever inaccessible. Which, in our case, this morning, was, I mean, you couldn't get the door open. You had a branch.
It was like wishboned over the top of it.
Over the power line that was going over our trailer, and it was through the trailer and then blocking the door with one this big. We did call 911. We had police and fire show up to help get her out.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave without getting stuff that we needed and getting Max and Heimdall out. Heimdall went with Dad first.
Yeah, which him coming out that window with how skittish he was actually I'm very proud of the way he came out because...
Bacon?
Yes, I will never turn down bacon. But, he kind of bear hugged me, and even with me still holding him like this, carrying him all the way to the car that was moved while running, he hung on and he didn't freak out. He was calm. Once I got him on the ground and in the car, he was happy.
It did cause him to shake because he would have been hit by debris on his bed if James hadn't reached over and scooped him and got him towards the bathroom door. This happened right in front of our door. It was 3 feet from hitting me on the futon. I pretty much went like this and pancaked against the wall. I
forgot my damn ketchup.
Oops.
Sorry.
Oh, fucking well, it's too late.
It's food. Like I said, we really haven't had anything to eat.
We're in the next town over, and
yeah.
Most of the Willamette Valley, from Portland all the way down to Eugene, we're mostly without power. There's spurts here and there where we have power because of how the gridlock is, and I'm gonna take a bite.
So, we spent, after we got her a bunch of the stuff out, I went back into the trailer trying to get the last few things we still immediately needed and make sure we had medications, stuff like that, just in case. Granted, she already got most of it, so.
Yeah, I packed mad quick. I also got my YouTube gear, so I'll be editing this video on the same night and getting it out hopefully before midnight.
But yeah, so we got her and the animals out. I went back in, got the last few things, got out. Because we still couldn't get through the front door at the time, our neighbor helped us with a piece of, I think it was Formica or something, just a piece of boarding.
There's something flat.
Something, a big flat board that we could put over the window so that some of our neighbors who are
tweakers,
less than desirable as well, some of them are just kleptos and will oh, hey, I can get in there and see what they got and take whatever is expensive. And our electronics alone, no.
TV, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, head unit.
The 360 is actually still, it's a limited edition Halo 4.
Yeah.
That's a whole other conversation. We're not going to let that get walking off.
So we hid those and they're put away.
They were
they're out of the
moved
way.
safe where they're not going to get wet. Everything else, I mean, it is what it is. While trying to figure out what else to do after we got the window secured, another one of our neighbors, friend of ours, was coming up to check on people, and he organized, because we didn't have a chainsaw, so we couldn't cut the tree out. They managed to get the tree out of the trailer,
Yep.
off the line, off the roof.
The line did not energize the trailer at all. We were safe.
No,
We were safe.
good. There was no electric running to the trailer like that, but we still had power in the trailer from the junction box.
Yeah, we had no problems with power.
Surprisingly.
We were actually the only section of our town, Dallas, that had any power.
We also, sorry, I need a drink. We also managed, I killed all the breakers. No power is running from the box into the trailer just in case now, but kept it on while she was in there with lights so that she could get what we needed.
I thought I wanted back, and apparently I don't. Anyway, I'm not too worried about getting a new trailer. The money that we were saving to move across the state
is gonna go into our trailer that we now need.
Yeah, and the job that James needs to check out on Monday morning, they're really hurting for people, so I'm pretty sure he might get the job. It's a good, really good possibility, and they pretty much shoved the application in his face when we went to go do it. Surprisingly, fun fact, I did my manicure a couple days ago and didn't even break a nail, but I skimmed top coat during this entire thing. I figured I would have broke a nail or
something,
hurt my finger. When it comes into situations like this, I don't give a crap about my nails. They can all break.
So
I was more worried about the animals and getting stuff that we needed and all that.
So the giant hole in the roof, which is actually multiple holes. We have one huge one, another smaller one closer to where the TV was. Nothing really came through. It just blew a hole in the roof and blew out some of the chunk of the paneling, about like that big. We got a piece broke out, a good chunk of our roof vent in the kitchen, and another tiny hole, like, I don't know, maybe the size of a 50-cent piece or a little bigger.
Was that branch that was sticking right through? Looked like it was sticking up.
At the front of the trailer?
Towards the bench by the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like, huh.
I
It's
didn't
like
even notice
stuck in about that much.
I didn't even notice it at first because, well, the giant gaping hole and not being able to open the door was a bigger priority.
So the reason why this all happened is we have been experiencing the last several days an ice storm. We don't get them very often here in the valley. And it weighed down on a tree that we had been telling our property management company for the last, and they've been around for 5 years that we've had them.
Has it been 5 already?
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
Wow.
We've been telling them constantly, hey, we need to fix this, we need to fix this, we need to fix this. And if you don't know anything about trees, some of those branches are called widow makers. They will make somebody a widow because of how they fall. Totally, completely skipped our neighbor's trailer that was right next to us. My neighbor's fine. She's really good. She's got a couple of dents in her trailer, but other than that, she's...
Structurally, it's still sound.
Yeah. Completely just demolished ours.
But we've been telling, and the multiple property managements and the owners that we've been hounding on before
for the
about
last
these trees.
10 years that we've been in that spot.
I'm by no means am I a tree expert. Am I an arborist? No. I know a lot about trees from what I do on the fire line. But also I used to work for a tree service. And I've been telling them. One of our previous on-site managers, who is the one who actually helped get the branches out, the big branch out of the trailer, and help get some plastic over it and all that, and get the hole kind of covered up to at least minimize how much water's coming in.
Yeah, it's flooded.
Yeah, it's done for. There's no salvaging it. I mean, it would be a complete strip down to the frame and rebuild, and, well...
Our carpet strips toast. I put a bunch of towels there to help soak it up. Those are toast.
His Heimdall's bed that we had just put
Extra
memory
foam
foam in.
Yeah.
Brand new memory foam.
That's toast. He was playing with a toy that was like a really weird sloth.
Yeah, it's
Loved
kind of
it.
like long dangly arms with crinkling the paws.
That way he can like thrash around. That's toast.
Yeah, that's toast. Covered in insulation and tree crap and whatever else.
And then our futon. The futon actually is structurally okay. It was fucked beforehand, but we can still like sit on it if we wanted to. It's probably soaking wet by now.
Most of it's soaked.
The blanket is fucked that we put over the top. That was a $10 blanket from Walmart.
The red pillowcase pillow. Pretty wet.
I don't give a shit. I ripped a hole in it last night.
I know. So, but for those of you who watch because of her doing planner community stuff, she did save her planner stuff. That was like one of the first things out the window.
Man,
okay,
that's a lot of money along with all my electronics. Screw that. I'm not leaving that to get soaking wet and have to re-buy everything again. No.
totally understandable.
We saved all the electronics. Electronics and my planner stuff and my YouTube shit. Saving all that. The rest of the stuff in the trailer can be replaced. I don't care. Most of it's fabric crap anyway. I just hope my skull figurines didn't break.
Oh, your big your rainbow chrome one? No, I moved it onto the futon.
Thank you. I didn't even think about it.
I did when I was unhooking electronics and moving our router and all that stuff because I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go through and spend another 200 something bucks on another fucking router. Sorry, I just...
It looks like an Autobot.
Dude, it's like totally, you know, she laughs, I laugh, the router laughs, we shot the router kind of thing.
Because of Transformers, there was a meme that was going
around.
Yeah.
Those of you who've seen the meme, you get it. My parents are...
They've got cash that's saved up, and
they've squirreled away that they were going to use for something else. Non-essential, but
yeah, it was
nothing
that really mattered.
Some stuff that they would have liked to have done, but they are insistent on using it to help us get into a replacement trailer. And
the most decent ones are $13,000 to $17,000.
Even my little sister, I think, is going to be trying to help. Which, Marta, when you see this,
thank you.
Yes, thank you. I know it's going to help us a little bit with what you've already done, but I can't thank you enough. And we love you, and hopefully we'll get down that way and see you sometime soon.
Well, it'll have to be when we get settled.
Yeah, after we get settled.
Oddly enough, I'm doing okay mentally. I got a little bit of PTSD because I can't get the sound of the tree out of my ear because it was on this side. Where the tree fell is where Heimdall's kennel is when he sleeps. Speaking of, Heimdall, knock it off. Speaking of, his kennel always gets put right there in front of the door. Well, because we decided to stay up and watch Star Trek Voyager, poor Trekkies, live long and prosper. It was a good thing that we stayed up. Because I don't think Heimdall would be here.
He would either be no longer with us or seriously critical condition at a vet hospital that I don't even know if they would even have power right now because of how bad the town that does have an open vet hospital.
Yeah, they actually sleep right there, right next to it.
And literally we've been trying to find a hotel this morning.
It took 3 hours to find one.
So many of them are full from people that, you know, they're out of power. So they went and got a hotel room that has power, which I understand. I don't fault them for it.
I saw this hotel. I saw the parking lot was not full. So we pulled in, and luckily we got a room for at least 2 days. Hopefully more. We're not worried about paying for the hotel. We've got the money on a credit card for that. Thankfully.
Yeah. The lady that was, you know, checking us in, she really went above and beyond to help us get a room so that we could even get a hot shower and just get some sleep, because I don't know if you can tell in this, but I know my eyes are still kind of bloodshot, and I mean, for those of you, it looks like I've been smoking pot. got the whole bloodshot stoner look in the eye, and that's just because I've been running on adrenaline fumes and vapors because
we didn't get to sleep till well afternoon.
And
so we had been up from
over 24 hours.
Yeah.
And normally when we try to do that, because, well, I'm not, 20 anymore.
Yeah,
I can't do 24 hours unless it's adrenaline fueled because of work on the fire line.
Well, a giant tree branch through our trailer, our only home, that's gonna keep you awake for a while.
So, kind of feel like a refugee.
If you've got a Phoenix Inn in your area and you need a place to go, please go there. They're amazing. Their staff has been amazing and it has helped us out a lot.
They didn't even bat an eye when I told them, hey, it's my wife, her service dog, and my ESA.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a, oh, okay, well, I'll see kind of thing like some places tend to do. They're like, hold on, I got you. I'm going to find you.
I honestly think, because we haven't looked at their policy, I honestly think that they accept pets here because I've seen dogs up and down all day today. Well, the time that we've been here. Max was pretty stressed out. He's doing better now.
Starting to get better. He's still a little...
We got him a litter box. We brought home his toys. James bought him his favorite scratching mat that we usually kept in the kitchen where he could sit there and just scratch and stuff. It's little rubber nibs and they eventually break off.
It's actually really, surprisingly, it's only like $3-4 at Walmart.
Yeah, it's the most simplest thing in the world.
And he freaking loves it. So when I saw that, when I went to pick up, because I wasn't gonna go back to try to pick up his litter pan and all that right now. It was
it's probably soaked and pulled. I think it has insulation in it right now.
I don't know. I'll deal with that later because I can wash that out and all that. And we'll just
pitch the litter that's in there.
And I needed to clean it before this happened anyway.
We needed to take out the trash and do the litter box, but now we don't need to.
I had already taken out the trash. Just needed to do the litter box.
Yeah. Looks like I'm gonna have to do dishes too.
But yeah, as soon as I laid that mat down, he went straight, walked past it, sniffed,
and just went for it.
Hand status just all like a little crack fiend. So, but all in all,
we're okay.
Physically, we're okay. Mentally, well, we weren't okay to begin with anyway. Yeah. So, but we're managing. The important thing is
we're okay.
We're okay. The animals are okay. We got out safe.
Yeah, we're all unharmed. The only thing is when the firefighter was pulling me out of the window, because it took 2 firefighters to get me out. I would have made him fall.
It was icy as heck behind where the egress window is.
So I had 2 firefighters pulling me out. The only thing that happened is on my thigh I have a bruise from hitting the window ledge when I went to go through it.
Kind of unavoidable because, well, leverage angles, all that fancy physics shit.
And then my legs didn't want to work and I got stuck on the spare tire on the back of the trailer. That was fun.
And my foot almost got hung up on the blanket.
I'm not surprised.
I swear that blanket tries to kill me sometimes.
We're getting a new blanket.
But
when we get the new trailer, I will be setting up a Amazon list. You don't need to get us anything. Please feel like you don't need to. I'm not telling you to. Just put a comment down below saying that I'm glad you guys are okay. That's fine. I still am going to put a link to an Amazon account after we get the new newer trailer, and once we give you an update of what's going on, there will be an Amazon list of things that are needed. It's only going to be about necessities.
And like she said, we don't want you to feel that you have to.
No.
But we're going to put it up. It may be a week or 2 as we're trying to get the new trailer and then get into it.
Once we get into the new trailer, get our internet stuff set up, I will be filming another video of an update of what's going on.
And I'm sure we'll probably also do a video walkthrough of the new trailer.
Probably. I'll do an empty trailer walkthrough. That's gonna be a first.
Yeah.
We have been in that trailer for 12 years and 3 months for me. Him a little longer.
Before her and I met.
Yeah. To be honest, I hated that fucking trailer. I fucking hated it. I wanted to burn it. Now I kind of might have my wish of burning it.
Maybe.
It's useless. It cannot go down highway speeds with that giant hole in the roof. It is useless. What's gonna happen is we're gonna have friends help us, because we're gonna go periodically and box things up and pile it in the dry spots of the trailer and up off the ground.
Which are actually very few and far between.
Yeah, it's like the bed, the bathroom, where the tub is.
And that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna box what we can, and then our friends are gonna help us move everything to the new trailer. And then the old trailer is gonna get pulled out of the way, our new trailer put back in. He's probably gonna set up the new trailer, and then we're gonna have friends just start tearing the old trailer out, getting old appliances out, getting our on-demand hot water heater out so we can switch it over.
And I am not leaving our nice $200-something faucet we bought.
Yeah, that's going with. It was unharmed.
Yeah, it made it through safely.
Dude, even the fridge made it. And it all happened right there.
I am really surprised the fridge didn't get drilled.
It's already got dents in it, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but those were in there when we got it.
Yeah.
And we did get it new, but a couple of dents.
I don't care about dents. We'll be pulling all of that out, and in our old trailer, now I can say that, there's mirrors up above the futon that have etching in it. We'll be ripping the mirrors out. Fuck the frame at this moment. Those will go with us, because that's...
And the funny thing is, we had just ordered a replacement toilet because ours has been having some issues, and well, can't exactly fix these issues, so it was just a...
It was a leaky toilet every time we flushed, and it's a foot flush that we had to hand flush, otherwise the pedal falls off.
It wasn't leaky sewage, it was just leaky supply water.
Yeah, it's just water.
But old valve issue.
Yeah, it's a fuck story.
Got a good deal for a replacement toilet. It's actually a little bit upgraded from this one.
Yep, it's on its way. It'll be here Monday.
Yeah, it's supposed to be delivered Monday.
Yep.
So we're gonna put that toilet in storage because
we don't know exactly if we're gonna get a used trailer or, with the help of his parents, getting a newer trailer that's just a small price.
Yeah, so we have to kind of look at our options. We haven't looked much today because it was find us a place, get the supplies we needed, and then try to sleep, and then get the other things that we didn't have a chance to get or room to get.
And depending on my Roddy Mom group, we might have help with a GoFundMe to add to our amount so we can get possibly a new trailer, because we'll have a pretty big cash down payment. Because the money that we've got in savings, I'm going to switch it from my PayPal account to my account, and then when it all lands there, I'll be cashing it all out and giving it to his parents to help.
I hate this. It feels like I'm about to sneeze. Sorry, I'm just...
So we will be in a newer trailer to us, whether it be new or old.
Either way, it's going to be newer than that piece of crap that is now toast.
That 94 Mallard has gone through hell.
I'm surprised it was still alive before the branch came down.
Yeah.
It really was. Really was.
So that's what's going on. I'm going to try and edit this video, and we're going to finish our food, if we can finish, and we're going to rest the rest of the night. I'm going to watch some Star Trek.
And then tomorrow we're going to get hard and heavy at everything.
So we'll give you an update when we know more.
For now, just know, any prayers, any love, any thanks, any...
Please comment.
Comment below. You know, it does really make us feel better about our unpredictable current situation. Yeah, but everyone, thank you for the support. Thank you for being there, and if she can pull it off while editing, I know she's going to throw the photos that she took from inside while I was trying to get her out of the inside.
Yeah, those will probably be in the beginning of the clip, or I'll put it in the end. I don't know where, but either you've seen them or you haven't. I don't know.
Yeah, but either way, you watch this video, you're going to see them.
Yeah, so we will see you guys later.
Wow, my forehead is shiny. Sorry, I'm having an ADD moment.
I look white as hell. I'm Casper.
She's Casper and I'm just cue ball.